This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Who can do it all. He's scored a century earlier in the series, hasn't quite fired since then with the bat, but he's Mr. Consistent with the ball as well. Here we go. That one's knocked away nicely, slightly drifting down leg side from the left-handed Nasser Baluk. Big appeal, and the finger goes up with zero hesitation from the man in black. It was a strange shot there. Manoj Jadves facing his very first ball of the day. Decides to try and get funky, and well, it certainly hits him. It almost hits him. It's a bit of a magical trick, isn't it? It hits him on his back leg. Might even have missed the pad. Oh, there's that edge. There was a man there, but it just flashed to his right. Slightly dangerously. Well, talking about dangerous, that's an early sighting of construction corner. CCCC. This one goes high up in the air. It's a chance for a catch. Akramudin Shahzad is underneath it. He takes it. Shahzad, hand movements, but the main one was his hands moving towards the ball. You know, saying he was maybe just wobbling in the air a bit. That one skews off the bat, and it will fly away for a one bounce for much needed boundary. Up in the air. There's a man out there. The sun is blazing down on him. Can he catch it? He can on the second, third, fourth occasion. This time, yeah. Oh, it's another look and a suspicious glance up towards the sky. The sun is certainly out here early on this Thursday morning. That was a good grab. Just wiping his eyes there, making sure he can still see. Skewed off the bat. And almost says good morning to the camera. There's Umar Chowdhury. Swinging and not quite finding the middle. The middle is found on that occasion, and that's a deft shot by Ali. His first ball faced this morning. Quietened down a bit, and well, that's exactly what Sahak is all about. Keeps it outside off stump, and then he just straightens one up, and that does for Ali as Seaside lose their fifth wicket. It's 44 for 5. Chip down the ground. Does it have the legs on it? Yes, it does. It's one of those 50.5 metre sixes. I'll be back-to-back sixes. Up in the air. Isan is running underneath it. There's another fielder out there as well, and he grabs on superbly, does Nasser Baluk, who's an excellent fielder. He's often deployed in the hot spots for AKIF. He's in the perfect position there to dismiss the dangerous Umar Chowdhury, who's putting a good shift here. That one goes beyond the keeper. It's going to be 5 wides. Rivals ACC and Malmo as well. Oh, it's a good effort in the field by Nasser Baluk. Spinner, who again, is it going to be another 5 wides to start the over? Yes, it is. See you over in the men's section of European cricket as well. That's a brilliant shot. This time he goes more conventional on the leg side. He just get the one bounce force. This one's chipped down the ground. There's a fielder out there. Can he take the catch? No, he can't. Sambit fumbles it over. 6 runs. That could be a costly catch. 110 now, final ball coming up. Safi patrolling the boundary there. Can he get round? Yes, he can. They should run through for 2. Absolutely no reason not to. The throw's a bit wild. They're going to go for 3. And it goes back to the bowler's end. And he fumbles again. Go again. Go again. Aren't they? I think it's Abdul Haq there. He says, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. And he's halfway off the pitch already. Smile on his face, though, because that's a nice counter punch from Seaside. Scampering through for 3 on the final ball. The task of opening the bowling. And first ball is crunched away. It just drops over the rope from Maximo off the bat of Ihsan Shahzad. This time he does make contact with it, and it goes into construction corner. Rattles against the fence. Right hand cracked through the covers. That'll be 4 runs to Danasekera. He's doing everything to keep his team in this competition. That one's cracked away, and it's a tough bounce there. Bit of a head and hands moment. As they keep on running, I don't think they've realised that the ball's gone for 4. And he gets it. Here's the celebration. Well, there you go. He sends him right back. It's a bit cheeky there from Abdul Haq, but it's been a great skirmish between him and the batter, Raseka Danasekera, and the bowler comes out on top. He's been growling all over, and now he's got a big grin on his face. Cracked. That's gone all the way, and then some. First view of the circus tents over there in the corner. Well, Seaside has had a few of those in their innings, so I don't think they can necessarily complain. I reckon they still should have enough firepower though, and that one's gone high up in the air. Does it have the distance on it? The man settles underneath it, and it's a comfortable catch. It went up a long, long way. Umair Chowdhury though was the picture of calm underneath it. Gives his hands a rub. It's still fresh out there, even under the Swedish sun. And he does very well. He knew that the boundary would just be creeping up from behind him. Ihsan Shahzad, he must have thought he had enough on that. It went high, high up in the air. Down the ground, it's going to have enough distance on it. It's a Maximo from Shahzad. 4 followed by 6. He's going for the big hits here. That's a lovely shot. Is it going to go all the way? It absolutely is. Despite Abdul Haq here steaming along the boundary. Well, you know, it's always a game that's 90% mental. As that one gets chipped away, and it will be 6 and 4. Verk is certainly hungry for more here. Up in the air. Does it have the distance? It absolutely does. And that's the 3rd boundary in this over. From every over. Bowled him. Brilliant delivery, Raheem Safi. He gets the better of Hardeep Verk here, who was trying to go big, trying to keep up with Shahzad at the other end, but it's been a great over so far from Safi. Seaside just swing this game again. It's getting interesting. It's certainly not a done deal here, as Haryana lose their next wicket. That's the 3rd wicket to fall. It's Hardeep Verk. It's comprehensively bowled by Raheem Safi. That's high. It's going to hold up in the wind. There's a player under it. One of them's got to go for it. Will he take it? Yes, he will. It's a big wicket for Seaside. I think it's that man again, Umair Chowdhury. And again, that one, I felt like it had the distance on it. I think so did Nasser. Just watching, stood and delivered. But you can see in the end, it just gets held up in this. Down the ground. Is this going to be another catch for Chowdhury? Brilliant catch on the run, and it's a hat-trick of catches for Umair Chowdhury. This one probably the hardest of the lot, as he had to make an enormous amount of ground there running in from the rope. You can see how much the wind is swirling. Again, it's not the right choice going aerial here. Managed to get hold of it. Oh, he shouldn't get the boundary here, as it's Raheem Safi doing the fielding, and it's an excellent piece of work, because not only do they not get the boundary, they don't manage to get through for 2. Launches it in from the boundary. I don't know why they were hesitating there. They had to go for 2. Can they get into triple digits, at least on the final ball? It's punted down the ground. It's almost a spectacular one-handed catch by Abdul Haq. Well, that would have been the cherry on the cake for his game. He doesn't mind. Seasiders, they're celebrating as they snatch an unlikely victory against AKIF. The winning margin in the end by 13 runs.